Hey everyone, welcome to Coffee with the Commish. I'm going to try to do this every week, just kind of bring you my thoughts on the weekend that just happened in terms of fantasy, kind of go through the list, offer a little bit of tidbits on each team, and yeah, we'll just see if this turns into anything or not. So week 8. Following week 8. Number 1 overall, Full Nelson. That's me. Bit of a win streak here. I'm at 6 wins. Now, some of those were blowouts. Okay, credit where credit is due. But some of them I kind of squeaked by. So, as far as me staying at number 1 until the playoffs, I don't think that's going to happen. I totally foresee dropping a spot or two. Hopefully, I'm trying to stay top 2. I want that bye. But we're going to see. I gotta get through the bye weeks here. And then beyond that, it's just going to be luck, strength of schedule, who I play and how they organize their team. So we'll see. I beat Team Already 132-79. Sound beating. Coming in, number 2 overall, Andrew Fuck. Jeb has a strong team. He's been a strong player all season long. I beat him once, and that was lucky. He should have beaten me, I think. Seeing him number 1 would not surprise me. At the end of the day, that's what the projections have him at. Very active on the waiver wire. Let's see. Picked up Robbie Anderson. Smart move, I think. He beat Morning Mist 147-81. So that's gnarly. I think that's the highest score we've had all season long. So everybody look out for Andrew Fuck. David's team, number 3. David's team beat Lunchbox Lacey 139-103. He's been... Zeke. He's been Zeke. Zeke has been the reason for his season so far. Sitting at 5-3, he's posed to either stay at the top or sink straight down. And with the Zeke suspension looking like it's going to be incoming and in place until week 15, I think you know which way that I think it's going to go. But, also interesting enough, I can't find any at all instances where David's team has picked up people off the waiver wire or free agency. So he's kind of just rolling the dice there. Interesting strategy. Haters Gonna Hate, number 4 overall. He beat Team Already Lost 105-96. Mike's done a good job managing what he has so far this year. I think, let's see. Yeah, he picked up Alfred Morris, so we don't really know what's going to happen with the Cowboys backfield, if it's going to be all Morris or all McFadden or a combination of the two or some kind of split there. But he's got Alex Smith, which has proved to be... He can score some points. He's got a lot of players on bye this week, so it'll be a tough week for him. But number 4, solid placing. Number 5 overall, Morning Mist. He lost to Andrew. 4-4. What are you going to do? Anything interesting on the waiver wire? Doesn't look like it. Team Already won. 4-4. Lost. Nothing interesting on the waiver wire. Team Injury Plagued. 3-5, which is better than what he could be considering that he's team injury plagued. Very active on the waiver wire, picking up some good defenses. Sterling Shepard, I was going to go for Shepard, but you took him, so props to you. I'm going to say, I'm going to say, Nick, you squeak into the playoffs. I'm gonna say it right here. You heard it here first. China number 1 sitting at number 8. They had a win against Team Injury Plagued, but they're still 3-5. 7-8. 7-8 are strong spots, strong teams. I think China number 1, I think you also could get into the playoffs. I think like some teams ahead of you are going to sink, and I think you're going to rise up. Active Austin Hooper from Atlanta, and Detroit. But yeah, I think some smart moves here. Lunchbox Lacey sitting at number 9 with a record of 2-6. Had a tough loss to David's team. Your team is better than your record, I think. Anything interesting on the waiver wire? Danny Amendola getting rid of Emmanuel Sanders. Risky move. I mean, so the Broncos are getting rid of Simeon, and they named Osweiler the starter. Osweiler's been there before. He was horrible as the Texans quarterback, but he knows Denver. So I think Denver receivers could be trending up, and New England receivers, they could score 0 or they could score like 60 points. Who knows? It's always kind of, So, and there's, I don't know, And then coming in at the last place, 10, with a record of 1-7. Team already lost. Well, they lost again to Haters Gonna Hate, and looking at their roster, I mean, they shouldn't be this bad. I think one of the things that has hurt them has been Jimmy Graham underperforming the whole season, up until right about now. Starting a tight end in your flex spot is risky, but with Cameron Brate, you might as well. Only 4. See, okay. The fact that you have a kicker on your bench, 2 defensive players, a quarterback on your bench, and that quarterback is Cam Newton. Poor roster management, I'm going to go with. The bye weeks probably killed ya. Christian McCaffrey not being always crapped up to be probably killed ya. There's a reason that you've already lost, and what are you going to do? So, yeah, that's been Coffee with the Commissioner. I look forward to seeing y'all next week. We got some juicy matchups. The bye week's still going strong, so people are still having to build their teams around that. Some teams are getting hit harder than other teams. Some players are having easier weeks than others. The waiver wire is active, and I am as well. I am your commissioner, and I bid you adieu.